Hello people of YouTube and welcome back. So we're back again for a bloody pickups video. Yeah, it's been a bloody long time since I've done one of these. So yeah, where have I been? Well, I've kind of done about 4 or 5 of these. Unfortunately, every one of them had a problem and that's why I've not uploaded it. It kind of like made me fall out of love a bit of making videos. Not YouTube because I enjoy it. I love watching YouTube. So yeah, first time I did 2 videos I did, and I dropped my phone in the sea. Yeah, silly. So I had to get a new, so I just seen what the doggo's doing over there. I had to get a new phone, which fortunately was right at the end of my contract, so rather than get insurance, I just got a new phone, and it's actually costing me less, so it's bargain. Yeah, so hopefully now the videos are going to be a little bit better as a forward facing, so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm hopefully not going to chop my head off in the future, because I used to do that all the time, having the camera spun round and not seeing what I was doing. I always used to like gauge things with my background, but I always messed it up, obviously, as people probably could tell. But hopefully this is better. Hopefully, I don't know. And also, I'm in another room. I'm downstairs again. I've sort of set up I've moved everything around, and I've sort of set up a game room 2, which I'll probably maybe do a video on eventually. But I've kind of started something, maybe a little bit of a blog or something, of sort of setting things up. So yeah, I brought all my PlayStation 4 games down, and yeah, it's just quite a nice little environment, and I probably will be filming stuff down here a little bit more, because I was always a bit like, my game room isn't the biggest game rooms, and I've got a lot of stuff in there, to be fair. And every time I would just do a pickup video, I wouldn't put things away straight away because I'd get knackered from doing a video. It does overwhelm me sometimes. But yeah, like because of that, I used to leave stuff there, and it used to build up, and I'd be very lazy, and I wouldn't put things away, and it just, like I say, it would just overwhelm me, and I'd hate to be in that room. But like now, hopefully stuff is sort of coming down here a little bit more, and it feels a bit of a nicer space to record, I think, for myself at least anyway. But yeah, anyway, no one wants to know about that. But yeah, anyway, there's a new shelf there, and that is thanks to my mate Dylan, Hyper Trigger X. So yeah, that's going to be a start of things to come, because this is going to be a sort of a thanks sort of pickups. It's all going to be related to people, I guess. So yeah, there's going to be a few games and a few toys and a few peripherals. So yeah, hopefully a bit of something for everyone. So yeah, anyway, let's get on with it, because I've rambled on long enough, haven't I? I might as well have made an update video or something. Maybe I should do that, cut this in half and just put it as an update video, and then straight away do my pickup video. Anyway, right, first up, now this I've been wanting to show on the last few videos. Pocky is very interested in it as well. It's not actually a game, but it's from someone's game room tour, and I wanted it as soon as I saw it, and yeah, I got this before Christmas, and like I said, I've been trying to show it in videos, and I just not had a chance to. And it's from Clay Graphics game room tour from last year. God knows how long it is. It was an awesome room tour, like such a good like quality of games in there. But he had a coffee table of a couple of books, and this is one of them, and it's the Garbage Pail Kids. So I wasn't really, I just missed the craze of this. I couldn't go to a newsagents and see any of these on the stalls, but I knew of them, and I always thought these were pretty cool. But like I say, as a 8-10-year-old kid, it was inaccessible because they'd been and gone. There was no way I could get them again, really. So, like I say, people talked about them, people had a couple, but that's as far as my real knowledge of this came. And then obviously, 10 years ago, it kind of blew up again. They did remakes and stuff like that. But realistically, for me, to get like a full set of cards, I don't know, I'll just put them in like a pile or a binder, and I'll forget about them. Whereas this is awesome. This is a book, and it's like the images are all from the cards. I'm not too sure if it's the full set, but it does go through different series and stuff like that. And yeah, it doesn't really say anything about them, but that's okay with me. And I find this a lot more, for myself, who's not got that personal nostalgia, but has like an interest towards it. This is probably the best way for me to have it. Plus, it's also got a free pack of cards in the back that's stapled to the back. But the coolest thing I find about this book is this paper that surrounds the book itself is made of basically the sticker. Like when you got the stickers, it was like you had bubble gum inside it, and the stickers, not stickers, cards, sorry. And it was always made out of this sort of like waxy paper, and the book is covered in that, and that just brings back so much nostalgia, just touching it and feeling it. And what's cool about it as well is you do get a piece of chewing gum as the inside of the book. So that it's just that level of detail is really cool. Really enjoy that. So yeah, cheers for that, Clay. You probably didn't know that I was going to get this or that he was going to influence anyone, but yeah, really enjoyed that. Again, dirt cheap from where is it? eBay. I think it was like 7 or 8 quid delivered. Next up, we've got toys. Right, we'll do a couple of toys, and then it'll all be gaming stuff. But yeah, just to the left of me, there's a glass cabinet of toys over there, and I really do enjoy toys. She wants the toys, and yeah, she's like, give me them toys. You're not having them. You're not having them. Right, anyway, so, Retro Ram. It's a shame. Thing is, I'm going to be putting this straight up to YouTube, so I don't have to edit, and it's going to be a shame because I would have liked to have put like sort of like pictures of whoever they are, but oh well, you're just going to have to use your imagination. Well, anyway, this is from Retro Ram. He's a gorgeous unicorn of a ginger, and he sent me these, and basically I was showing like my game room, like how it's sort of like moves around, and I showed my toy cabinet, and I mentioned how I loved Ghostbusters and how I love the sort of Hasbro wrestlers, because they were my era of wrestlers. Don't like any other wrestling at any other time. I love wrestlers with a gimmick, something that's like sort of instantly recognizable and not just a naked man in Speedos. So like the early 90s wrestlers were fantastic. So he had a couple that he said he's okay to send me, and we've got Bret Hart and the Mighty Boss Man. So Bret Hart's arm doesn't work, his action doesn't work. However, these are just going to go in a wrestling. I've got like a Masters of the Universe themed WWF ring. It's like a crossover ring with WWE, but yeah, boring. But yeah, I want to fill that ring up with wrestlers. I want to get more of these. So yeah, it was pretty funny. I was like, oh, can I get Boss Man and Bret Hart? And he was like, which ones are them? I was thinking, bloody hell, as a toy guru, I thought he would have known who these are. But yeah, these are mighty cool. Again, these were like the height of the era of that wrestling that I was into. So what is that, WrestleMania 10 plus onwards, isn't it, I think? Yeah, we all know eras through like the WrestleManias that we watched, isn't it? But not only that, so I paid nothing for them. Not much, but the bloody soft lad put some extra stuff in, didn't he? So like I said, I had some Ghostbusters, and we got Winston over here, which was the last one I needed of this line of Ghostbusters. I mean, it doesn't come with the backpacks, but I don't think any of my other ones do. So that's an eventual pickup. I need to go to one of these toy fairs and like go rummaging through like sort of like the odds and sods and be able to complete these, because that would be awesome. I keep meaning to, but I keep spending it on bloody other things, don't I? So yeah, I've not done pickups videos, but it's not stopped me from buying crap. So yeah, we've got Winston over there, and we've got, actually, who is this? Is that Ray? No, hang on. Who is that, Ray? Can't remember who the new Ghostbusters, which ones these are. But anyway, so I'm sure someone will correct me. I say that I love these, and yeah, I don't even know what they are. So this one's got like the action where the eyes pop out, although the eyes are kind of constantly popped out, although kind of works, kind of doesn't. But again, these aren't really for play. I used to have so much of these. These are probably the biggest line of toys I got from new. Like He-Man was probably the biggest line I had, full stop, but that was all from car boots and stuff like this. I used to get these from a sort of like a newsagents that used to sell toys as well. That was like pretty much across the road from where I used to live. So whenever we nipped to the shops, I would get a figure or something like that, or when it was my birthdays or Christmas, I would get something a bit more substantial, like the Ghostbusters house, or like some of the vehicles and stuff. Like I say, these are the biggest toy line I had from new, and yeah, absolutely love the new Ghostbusters. Is it the new Ghostbusters or just Ghostbusters? I can't remember. I say I love it and I don't actually know the name of it. And then you used to have like sort of like the ghosts, which were all of these. So again, it doesn't work perfectly, but it does work. So yeah, these all would sort of be just random people, and then they would turn into sort of like a ghost. His arm's fallen off. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So thanks to these, like I see, these are a freebie. So yeah, maybe that falling off arm is part of the scare tactic that the mailman used to use. There we go, his eyes are there. That's better than, prettier than me. So yeah, thanks for that, Liam. So also, talking about toys, picked up a few from Hidden Chest Gaming, aka Dana and Liam. So from the Midlands. So yeah, awesome shop. Still not being able to get there on opening day. I had the old flipping dreaded COVID. I was literally at the end of it, but was it worth going over and like infecting everyone with my COVID, and then like everyone's got flipping YouTube COVID, everyone's off. But yeah, he sent a few photos to our groups and stuff, like, oh, I've got these. In fact, maybe I'll even watch the video or something. And I was like, I need to get some more of these, man. So I got a couple of them. So we have got Tatanka, which is one of the ones I had as a kid. This was the one I used to love. Tatanka. He was cool. Proper like really actiony. He probably like sort of like re-spark some energy into the WWF. At least I thought so. Like sort of like an actual proper athlete rather than just someone who was for show. Whereas he was for show, and he was well, I thought it was a bit more of an athlete. So yeah, thank you for that one. Then another one I used to love as a kid, Jimmy Fly Snooker. So yeah, used to pull him back and then he would just fly off like that. Yeah, that is probably like one of my favourite actions, because I think like as a kid, we never had fidget spinners, did we? But these were our fidget spinners. I just sit there for days just like springing that, or like pulling that back and making him do a clothesline. So yeah, that like I say, that's our fidget spinners back in the day. But yeah, a couple of these weren't ones that I ever had. And this is Berserker, which was, oh fuck, it was a part of a tag team, Monty, and I forgot what he's part of. But yeah, this one, you don't really see this one often. I don't think I've ever seen this before as an action figure. There is so many of these that you don't realise how many they actually made. So his was, is it the body slam that you do that, so you can put it above your head and then fly it off, but his hands only just go above his helmet, so it's not the best designed. Or you could just like have the one-handed smash. There you go. So that will have him up like that, going. Ugh. So yeah, and one that I never had, but pretty cool. And another one that I never had. Well, I had him, but not this version of it. So we've got the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can't do it. Sorry about that. But yeah, he's another one of the flying ones. Obviously with the wings, that's pretty cool. Now he's got bandage on that hand. However, his real injury is there where his fingers have come off a little bit. He's got thumb, and he can probably grab something still just. But yeah, because of that, Dana was like, because you bought them once, you can have this one. So absolutely fantastic. Cheers for that, Dana. You are a champ. But not only just that free stuff, he sent over this. Yeah, Beavers, which is a Dreamcast game. So on the back of it, there's a little letter saying stuff. Pause it if you want to read. It's saying basically, here's a promo copy of the game to do an independent, non-sponsored review for your YouTube channel. Now, I was actually looking forward to doing one of them, but then everyone else did one. However, what I'll probably do is do a quick little short of me playing it. It's PlayStation month at the moment, so it will be in the next month. Because I won't mind playing it, but if you want to see a good review of this, Ross at Wahaha, which I'll try and link below, if I remember. He did a fantastic review of this, so yeah, I would probably recommend going there. And on opening day, in fact, before opening day, we picked this up. Shit, sorry Dana, a Macho Man's broken even more now. But yeah, on opening day, I had an agreement with him to get this, and absolutely buzzing. Wanted this for the longest time. Did a great deal on it, to be fair. It's a lot more than I was willing to pay, just because I've been, like I say, I've been watching this for years and I've seen it steadily rise up and stuff. So yeah, really pleased to get the Resident Evil PlayStation 2 chainsaw. So this is now the jewel of my PlayStation 2 crown. Been wanting this for the flipping longest time. The only problem is it's got like a bit of damage there where it's been dropped. But do you know what? That kind of adds to the aesthetic of it. I kind of like the dusty look of it and stuff. So yeah, it comes with the cable and everything like that. And it's even comes with the manual and something else as well. Can't remember what it is. But yeah, really buzzing. I mean, I'll get it out, but I'm sure everyone has seen one of these before by now. I always remember seeing the GameCube one as a youth when this first came out. I was living in Leeds at the time, and there was a bit of a party house across the road from us. And they, on the day of release, they came over and they had the GameCube one, the yellow one. And since then, I've wanted it. I've wanted one of them. Even though I wasn't really gaming that at that time. I mean, I did play PlayStation 2, but not the same extent to warrant spending flipping, I think probably about 70, 80 quid at the time to buy something like this. Whereas now, will I use it? I definitely want to give it a go. Definitely want to give it a go. It's such a funky controller. Look at it. But yeah, great deal of this. But not only that, because I said I had COVID at the time, so I couldn't go pick it up. My mate Corbana picked it up, and he brought it back. So thanks for that. And he also gave me extra little stuff of some stickers and stuff. So yeah, that's up there on my beer fridge now. So sporting proud stickerage on the beer fridge where it needs to be. So absolutely buzzing. Cheers to this, Dana. Cheers for giving us a good deal. And well, I suppose we'll go to the hidden chest, thanks but no thanks. So probably a long running joke. Probably some people have probably heard of it, some people haven't. But yeah, from Liam, hidden chest part 2, player 2. Well, me and Big Game Al came over to him, visit them, and he said he just picked this item up. And I wanted it for the longest time. And so I was like, oh, if you're selling it, next time I'm over, we'll pick it up. So I gave him the money for it, and then flipping COVID hit, didn't it? So it was like, let's wait. And then when it was time to actually see him, he was like, oh, I don't know where it is. I think I might have sold it. I was like, for fuck's sake. So yeah, when it was the last Doncaster, I got my money back. Although I think it was a little bit short, but it's okay. It's all right, because they're not really that expensive. And it is the arcade power stick for the Mega Drive. Now I paid 26 quid plus postage for this. The flap there doesn't work perfectly, but the box isn't too bad. And the arcade stick inside is really well looked after. Someone's definitely cleaned it down and sort of giving it a second life, you can tell that. But honestly, this is never going to get used. I've given it a quick blast and I can tell that it is already terrible. I'm rubbish at arcade sticks anyway. However, I love the aesthetics of them. I absolutely love it. And yeah, this is no different. I really love the old school Mega Drive, black and white, sort of checkered stuff that goes on. It just brings back so much nostalgia. Seeing these everywhere I used to go, kind of wanting them, but again, probably too expensive for my teenage sort of like budget. I'd rather buy some games, to be fair. And yeah, kind of in the same situation, but yeah, this was the right price, and yeah, I had to grab it. So yeah, it was like less than 30 quid posted, I think. So yeah, really pleased. Yeah, that was a thanks but no thanks, Liam. But after what, 2 years, finally got it. So really pleased with that. So yeah, last weekend, was it last weekend? The weekend before actually, I did a big pickup. I got a couple of new TVs for the game room. Like I say, running out of space in the game room. And because of that, I was all the way down south, and I thought, why not go visit someone? So I visited Big Game Al. Big Game Al, and as everyone knows, he's selling a load of stuff. So he sent, well, I had a look at what he had, and I bought these. So I've got a couple of Mega Drive games from him. So they are, in fact, one of them is quite funny because one of them is one I was with him with when he bought it. And so the first one is Darwin 4081. So on the screenshots on the back, you can see this is a shooter. However, it's not a great one or anything. But I don't know. I've always been interested in it. It comes complete, as Al likes his stuff that way, and it's already tootified, pointing in the right direction. So obviously he's never played it. So cheers for that, matey. But the real one that I wanted, that was just sort of like, I don't know. I don't like buying single games. I like having a couple of things at once. That I've got a problem. But the real one I really wanted was Thunder Force 3 on the Genesis. We got 2 and 4 in the UK, but they skipped 3, and I don't know why, because to be honest, this is my favourite one. Yeah, so this is, again, another shooter. I mean, this is one of them shooters that everyone knows about. It's a horizontal shooter. It's really, for the time, it was really good graphics and stuff. Now, I do have this on the Super Famicom, which is called Super Thunder Force. However, it doesn't quite play as good, and it does feel like a totally different game almost. But yeah, this is more like closer to the arcade, I would say, whereas the Super Famicom one is a bit tarted up and loses some of the edge that the original has. So again, got the manual, and what's cool about this is this is why I don't know why he sold it. So this has got the receipt from Stevenage Toys R Us when someone originally bought it, and it comes with the electronics art slip there. Now, a lot of contention about how many power games there are. I do think that some of these need to be included, because a lot of these, I mean, to be honest, I won't really include this one, but a lot of them had stickers on them to say that they work on a PAL system, and they were sold at like main retailers. So yeah, realistically, there's a lot more games. Thunder Force 4 is one of the well-known ones, and there's Grandia as well. Granada, sorry. I always think it's Granada X, but that's just something in the background. But anyway, yeah, there's a few of them. I nearly bought that Granada X PAL version once upon a time, but I was in the Pennines at the time, and the signal was flipping terrible. But yeah, 2 awesome games from Big Game Al, which I haven't paid for yet. So I can't remember. I think he said these were a gift. If not, I think he, like I say, he did me a bro deal, and there could have even been 20 quid for the pair. So yeah, cheers for that, mate. Cheers, buddy. And yeah, last but no means least, we've got a pickup from Dylan, Hyper Trigger X. So yeah, like I say, I went over and I got a big fridge from him. I bought a big fridge. But yeah, I also bought a couple of other things as well. Well, I say bought, he gave me a copy of, what's it called, Supercharged Robot Volkaiser. So this is a pixel heart game. Now obviously Dylan loves his Japanese Dreamcast. He said this one didn't work on his console. However, I've got a good feeling this is going to work on mine, because all of the other Pixel Heart 1 games that I've got all work fine with mine. I've not played it yet, actually. I need to. But yeah, this is sort of like an anime styled shooter where you're a big robot flying through the air and shooting. I don't know, you can get this as a PAL version as well. I don't know why I've never got that one, but it just really didn't interest me as much as the other ones. However, the artwork did, and it does look awesome, to be honest. Thanks for this, Dylan, because it means I will give it a play. So yeah, this was just a freebie from Dylan. So like I say, it might work, it might not. I'm hoping it will work. I've got a good feeling it will. But the biggest thing that I've got and yeah, really pleased about this. Is Panzer Paladin for the Nintendo Switch. So this is a limited run game, and Dylan, flipping awesome guy that he is, gave me this for cost price, pretty much. I think maybe a bit more, not much, but definitely better than eBay. Yeah, really pleased with this. This is one I kind of thought I missed out on because when it was released I didn't have a Switch. However, I was tempted just to order it, just so I could have it, because it's a game that's not on the PlayStation, unfortunately. It's not even on the PlayStation Store or anything like that, because sometimes they're released physically on here, but they're also on the store on PlayStation. It's not like that. And unfortunately, there's no screenshots in the back, so you're going to have to use your imagination. But this is a sort of like between a 16 and a 32-bit sort of running gun platformer with robots in it. Flipping awesome. I don't even know what's inside it. So let's give this an open. Let's unseal it. How dare we? Because this is getting played. So I mean, it's PlayStation month at the moment. Hope everyone's playing some good PlayStation games. But because of that, I've not been able to play this. So that is a bit of a shame. Probably do more damage. So we've got the game in this big giant sleeve. And like I say, I actually don't know what's fully in here. So we've got the soundtrack on a double case. We like double cases here. So I've got fidget on my lap here. I don't know if you can see. It's making it mighty difficult for me. Oh, this is what I like. Oh my goodness, this is a beast. Jesus Christ. So we've got is it die cast or something? A metal robot, whatever it is. Absolutely flipping heavy. So heavy. That is such a beast of an item. Again, that will probably get put on display. I've got a few games. I love like robots in games. And I have got a few games with the statues. And that's going to go proudly with them. And then we've got this character. Is this the main character? Is this one that maybe you play as? Yeah, they are really good condition, good quality. And is there anything else in here? So that's it. So basically, you've got 2 statues, a game, and then I won't call it an art book, maybe a poster. So you've got a poster inside. But yeah, that is what you've got. Pretty cool, I must say. Definitely very much looking forward to playing it. That again, that is the main thing. Why we got that, and like I say, I got that for a stellar price. So thanks for that, Dylan. Thank you for everyone for helping me get some really cool stuff. I say this week. This has been over the last few months. But yeah, not sure. Like I said, I'm not too sure what pickups I'm going to do in the future, or how I'll probably maybe do some pickup of plays and stuff like that. I might do that. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and get some PlayStation games played, and I'll see you on the next one. See you later. Bye.